Be like water. Water has form and yet it has no form. It is the softest element on earth, yet it penetrates the hardest rock. It has no shape of its own, yet it can take any shape in which it is placed. In a cup, it becomes the shape of the cup. In a vase, it takes the shape of the vase and curls about the stems of flowers. Put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Please observe the adaptability of water. If you squeeze it fast, the water will flow out quickly. If you squeeze it slowly, it will come out slowly. Water may seem to move in contradiction, even uphill, but it chooses anyway open to it so that it may reach the sea. It may flow swiftly or it may flow slowly, but its purpose is inexorable, its destiny sure. These people must have something wrong in their hearts, for if their heart was right, they would not challenge other people to fight. Moreover, most of these people challenge because they feel insecure and want to use a fight as a means to achieve some unknown aim. Nowadays, you don't around on the street kicking people or punching people, because if you do, someone will simply pull out a gun and bang. That's it. I don't care how good you are in martial art. Today, everything can be settled by law. Even if you want to avenge your father, you need not challenge one to a fight. I have learned that being challenged means one thing, and that is what is your reaction to it. How does it affect you? Now, if you are secure within yourself, you treat it very, very lightly because you ask yourself, am I really afraid of that man? Or do I have doubt within me that he is going to get me? And if I do not have such doubt, and if I do not have such fear, I would certainly treat it very lightly. Just as today the rain is going on strong, but tomorrow, baby, the sun is going to come out again. No one can hurt you unless you allow him to. See that there is no one to fight, only an illusion to see through. Be aware of illusions. What is adaptation? It is like the immediacy of the shadow adjusting itself to the moving body. The inability to adapt brings destruction. The stillness in stillness is not the real stillness. Only when there is stillness in movement does the universal rhythm manifest. That of not being tense but ready, not thinking but not dreaming, not being rigidly set but flexible, aware and alert, ready for whatever may come. Be flexible so you can change with change. Empty yourself, open up. After all, the usefulness of a cup is in its emptiness. To change with change is the changeless state. The flow of moments is in their interchangeability. Intelligence is sometimes defined as the capacity of the individual to adjust himself successfully to his environment, or to adjust the environment to his needs. There was a fine butcher who used the same knife year after year, yet it never lost its delicate, precise edge. After a lifetime of service, it was still as useful and effective as when it was new. When asked how he had preserved his knife fine edge, he said, "I follow the line of the hard bone. I do not attempt to cut it, nor to smash it, nor to contend with it in any way. That would only destroy my knife. In daily living, one must follow the course of the barrier. To try to assail it will only destroy the instrument. And no matter what some people will say, barriers are not experience of any one person or any one group of persons. They are the universal experience." Philosophy has been defined throughout the years as the love of wisdom. Its purpose is to investigate things through a process of logical thinking and reasoning. Philosophy has no interest in how, rather, it is concerned with what and why. This world is very practical. You do more work, you get rewarded more. You do less work, you lose your rewards. There is only something for something, never something for nothing. It's the law of averages. Put in more, come out with more. The important thing is that I am personally satisfied with my work. If it is a piece of junk, I will only regret it. I don't want to do anything halfway. It has to be perfect. I couldn't go wrong because what I always like about myself is this stickability toward quality and the sincere desire to do it right. If you want to do your duty properly, you should do just a little more than that. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Joy and suffering are the fruit of right and wrong thinking. Suffering, especially, is mostly self-manufactured. We are never so happy or so unhappy as we suppose. To go one step beyond, according to Taoism, suffering and joy are one. To me, defeat in anything is merely temporary, and its punishment is but an urge for me to greater effort to achieve my goal. Defeat simply tells me that something is wrong in my doing. It is a path leading to success and truth. Never waste energy on worries or negative thoughts. All problems are brought into existence. Drop them. You will never get any more out of life than you expect. Every man today is the result of his thoughts of yesterday. Keep your mind on the things you want and of those you don't.